So basically, here's what I want. I want the wife to be in bed while the husband's watching SVU looking at the brochure. Not because they're unsure of their decision, but because they're so pumped to see what their house will be in that brochure. Hey, what's up? It's another vlog day, another fun day. Here's what happened. So 5:30, jumped up, workout time, right? Got it in. After the workout, well, now it's time for a quick conference call. Ended up about 40 minutes worth of conference call. And then to the office, meeting with Alex Archer. We've got a huge commercial deal that we are wrapping up right now. We're super excited about it, and our clients are pumped. So we're getting those docs signed next week. We had a quick pre-meeting. From there, it's time for our rookie meeting. It's Friday. It's a little more low key, so we dress down a little bit. We have some fun. We run into Kelk, and from there, have the rookie meeting. We're gonna dive into things from prep to photos to all sorts of different stuff. The key here is we're gonna have a bunch of role playing. We're gonna have a ton of fun. So after the rookie meeting, it's a top agent lunch with Kevin Brown because he's been kicking some tail. After that, I don't know what's next, but anyway, I'm feeling good. I'm pumped. I'm excited. It's another great vlog. Let's go. Now, when do I hand a business card in that big ticket listing? Now listen, I'm saying 5 million, but you got to understand that for you might be 500,000. Right? You need to assess when this is, but I hand it in the very beginning. Why? Because I'm making a statement. Now I hand you the business card, what do you do? Here you go, I just hand you the business card. What should you do? Someone hands you a business card.
Look at it, look at both sides.
Someone remembers. Yeah, you look, hand me the business card. So you hand me the card, I look at this, I look at you, I look at this, I look at you. I flip it, I look at you, I flip it, that's nice, and I put it somewhere safe. Very intentional. I need you to know that I am with you and I respect you, right? This is not an accident how many times I looked at the card, looked at them. I didn't look at one side and then glance at them, look at the other side, glance at them. Why? Because if I look at one side and then glance at them, what I'm really saying is, I'm paying attention to you, I just want you to think I looked at the card. Yeah, I got it, right? If I look at you, you see, did you hear the difference? I didn't even talk, but could you hear and feel the difference? Yeah. It's all intentional. Now, none of it is figured out. All of it is trained. Where do you train it? Great, pick a partner. No one talks. No noise at all. You have 3 minutes. Let's go. I like that lens, sir. I can see that lens, a little blue to it. I'm digging it, I'm digging it. So we're going over a bunch of things today, guys. It's all about just training and making sure we get it in. We're about to talk about the prep process, how you prep yourself for a listing when you're selling your house. Even in this crazy market, are there things you should be doing to prepare your house? And the answer is yes, because look, there is a difference between the real estate team or the real estate agent that tells you, hey, we'll get your house on the market in 3 days, and the real estate team or the real estate agent that tells you, we're gonna need about 1 to 2.5 weeks to really build this out. And what's the difference? The difference is you getting list price for your home or you getting way more than list. And when I mean way more than list, I mean life-changing amounts more. So stay tuned, stick around, stay in the meeting. You are our guest today in the meeting. We'll jam all this into the vlog and we'll get it done. Let's go. You wanna write this down. Learn to move people without touching them. Learn to move people without touching them. When you learn to move people without touching them, the first thing you learn to do is move people emotionally with your words or your actions. Has anyone in here ever moved someone without touching them? Yeah, everyone here has, I guarantee it. The easiest way to move someone without touching them is to do something that pisses them off, right? You move them emotionally without physically touching them, and that is the #1 way. You can ruin their day, their week, their month, their year, their 9 months of building a house. You can ruin all of it. No, he keeps calling me. He needs something. He's at my house. So, I could piss him off, though, real quick. In fact, I just did. I've sent him to freaking voicemail like 8 times, and I know I'm pissing him off. So that's the #1 way. Move people without touching them. #1 way you do it is with your words, okay? and moving them emotionally. You do it first, the easiest way is to do something that makes them angry. The next way gets a little harder, but the next way to do it is to, same thing, with your words or actions, move people without touching them, but do it in a way that moves them in their heart, in a loving way. It makes them feel something. You guys tracking, right? All right, the next way is when you start really giving a shit about this. You say, I'm gonna learn this practice. And you move people without touching them physically. You physically move a human being without touching them. Now, you would argue, well, Emma, stand up, sit down. I just did it, right? Now do it to someone you have no control or power over. That's a whole different conversation. That's a whole different lesson. I can say, oh, I just did it with Emma, but Emma doesn't do it. She gets punished. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Now, the stranger across the street, how do I move the stranger without touching them?
The same way.
Similar, same way? Yeah, like wave them. All right, now, you ready for the next phase? Move people without touching them without words. This is when you've really gotten this, right? I did something with a business card. I didn't even role play with any of you, and all of you admitted to feeling the difference. So I didn't talk, I didn't role play, and yet you still could feel the difference in the first way. That is moving people without touching them. And when you get to that point, you turn yourself into a person that can connect at a higher level. You tracking? So how do you get good at this? Someone tell me. Role play? But how?
I mean, just in your everyday conversations. You're walking up to the cashier, you see he's sad or something like that. Just if he's smiling when you checked out, you just did that.
Guys, this is the type of thing I would argue you should never role play, because the opposite party knows what you're doing, and therefore you're never getting an honest response. This is the thing you practice in real life. I want to find out who you can move. I want you to find out who you can move. I want you to do a little homework and figure out if you can use any of this and actually get very, very, very good at it. Okay, so here's the thing. I think that's a really good idea. We can talk about that. We'll circle back at our next meeting to see if that's necessary. For now, remember, this is what everyone's going to do. So-and-so, you're doing that, you're doing that, you're doing that. Afterwards, we'll do this, and then from there, we'll circle back, and don't worry, I won't forget to bring that back up. So you guys tracking? Right, so how do you take that exact example and put it in the residential space? That was a commercial space. How do you do it in the residential space?
When you're wrapping up your appointments or phone calls with clients, you just set the next event. You set the next event.
Yes.
Set the next event.
So I set the next event by first showing I heard you. That happens in the summarizing, right? Then making sure everyone understands their job, but more importantly with my client, understanding that they know I understand mine. I'm giving them an outline of what everyone's doing, not just them, but me too. And then I'm taking them to the next event. You guys track? All right, guys, you must wake up, brush your teeth, take a shower, and then ensure that one person in your household does the same thing. You must wake up, brush your teeth, take a shower, and then ensure that one person in your household does the same thing. Pick a partner and go. A lot of what we're doing every single day is to make sure that the things that are not normal, the things that are, they're not just going to happen over and over and over again, like the systematic stuff is trained and prepared for. A lot of times when we're in business or we're in sales or we're working with clients, we get really used to the stuff that happens all the time. And it's super important to understand that the stuff that happens all the time will not happen all the time. So what you've got to do is practice for the outside or the outliers, those events or those situations or those people that are not like everyone else, not like everything else, but you still need to know how to deal and how to work with. I'm going to give you a little tip. Sales, customer service, all of it, it's not entirely about the system, although systems are vitally important. You know I'm systematic. but it is about rebutting. It's about being able to get in a situation and know how to handle every surprise that's going to get dropped on you. If you can do that, you're going to win. And if you can learn how to do that in a way that brings people in, connects with people, make sure that they understand that you hear them and you feel them and you're with them, now you're going to win in a very big way. So what were the 3 things?
You need to get a shower, you need to brush your teeth, and you need to get dressed, brush your teeth, get a shower.
Who does?
I
scenario.
do first, and then I need you to get a shower, brush your teeth, and get dressed.
So you're going in the shower now? Mm-hmm. So you're going to, give me the 3 options again, I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Because you're trying to take control of the situation.
No, I need to know the 3, is what I was just focusing on writing the next plan. What's the 3?
I feel like this is a trick.
Give me the 3.
Wake up, take a shower, brush your teeth.
So wake up, brush teeth, take a shower.
Yes.
Who's going first?
I need to go first.
And then I'll go after you?
I feel like this is a ping pong match right now.
And then will I go after you?
Okay, so I'm going to get up.
Yes.
I'm getting out of bed. I'm
Yes.
jumping right in the shower. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm
Yeah.
getting dressed, and then we got to go. So
And then you're
I need you to
and
get
then
in
I'm
the
going after you?
I need you to get in the shower.
Who's going first? That's just what I want to know.
I already told you I'm going to go first.
Why are you doing this? Don't make it hard. Who is showering and stuff first?
I already explained that to you.
Bon, but I didn't understand,
gonna
so
go-
who's going first?
Well, I'm telling you again. I'm jumping in the shower first.
Yeah. And
I'm
then I
taking
go
care-
after you.
Right.
Okay, great.
Right.
Thank you.
Hopefully, this without context of the balls are pretty bad.
Hopefully Kevin is not just the only person that figured out what just happened.
You're mirroring her.
No, I was controlling everything.
Yes, you are.
Since she stood up. I was in 100% control. So here's the issue. 2 things. When you're role playing, a lot of times we want to f around and we want to try and stop someone from getting something done. What I didn't want was that to happen with Angie. So what I immediately did was take full control while making her think I have none. Right? Now, even when she started figuring out that I think this is a test, what did I do? I changed my entire body language. All my patterns shifted. I crouched down a little bit when I was talking because I want her to not think I'm in control. So I crouched down when I was talking and I smiled real big to ease her thoughts a little bit. And I talk with my hands like this. What am I doing? I'm pushing her away as if she's coming on too strong. So I want her to back the off a little bit. Really, I'm in full control. You guys tracking what I'm doing? You understand? How do I know to do this? Studying, practicing, role playing, right? One of the things I think people forget a lot of times is to finish an appointment, finish a meeting, finish a sit down, sit in your car and think. What happened there? Why did it happen? Why did that person respond the way they did? Not, I got another listing, I'm pumped. Yes, I'm pumped too, for me and you. But I want you to actually assess why every single thing happened the way it did. That is the key. If you want to become incredible at sales, go get a part-time telemarketing job. I have a backyard, and a deck.
I would do the deck.
Why?
You're walking out the door to the deck.
That's a good reason, but why else? What?
Back of the house.
Back of the house, you say?
But that's an important feature.
Then you start from there to the deck. It's like you're walking.
You got one?
I would say the deck.
Why?
This is part of the house, and because it's natural flow, you walk out
So
the
that's
back.
it.
It is an extension of the house, the lifestyle, the living experience, and it's part of the flow of when you walk out. Now, I want you guys to do this. I want you to say, I walked in the house, I toured them through, we went upstairs, we went downstairs. The next thing I did is I opened the beautiful French doors and we walked out back, we stood at the railing and we looked over at the water or the backyard or whatever it is. That is a moment. Now, here's the lesson. The lesson is in picking these photos, you're also learning how to do what? Tour a house. Where are your moments? Are you creating moments? I'm asking them to ask themselves, can you create a moment in this space? There is an emotional connection to the places. People keep saying, are you going to sell your house? Are you going to sell? Hell no, I'm not going to sell my house. Why? Because I have so many emotions tied up into this house. Of course I'm not selling this house. No. Get smooth, systematized. Everything is just an absolute machine, right? In doing this, you're going to increase your value to everyone else in here because you're going to be an outlet. You're going to be doing things and then be able to answer certain questions that Like if I am a machine in the sense of how my business runs, I can answer questions different than a person who's just doing one-off and figuring things out as they go. So that would be what my intention is. I would say, how do I increase my knowledge take? How do I systematize and then never be unwilling to give all that away? You know, just fucking pour it out as you're doing it. So don't hide your systems. This is my systems and doing it. I'm not saying do a training on it, it's yours, right? But do it, work your business right here in full face of everyone else. And if someone asks you about it, now you pour in, look, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm doing it, this is why I'm doing it. Cool. And that's, yeah. But by default, then your shit just gets to the next level. You're giving nonstop, you know what I mean? It's a whole thing, because I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm giving and then I get to a point where the people I should be learning more for have outlearned me. Because then I'm not, like then I'm basically saying I'm sitting back coasting, you go get better. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go show you that I'm willing to get better, and oh, you go get better too, you know? So.
Hey, so that's it. That's the day, at least that's the day you're gonna see. Great day today. I mean, think about it. We've had multiple meetings, multiple conference calls, top agent lunch with Kevin Brown, an incredible rookie meeting, which honestly, our rookies are on a high level and everybody just plays in the game. What I mean by that is it doesn't matter if you're brand new or not, everyone attends that meeting because you get so much out of it from me, but also from each other. So great day today. Bottom line is there's things you got to learn. There's things you got to practice. There's things you need to role play. Most importantly, get it together in here and here. Do the stuff that gets you the stuff. I mean, if you want it, you got to work for it. So put in the work, put in the effort, put in the time, show up and show out. That's it. Next vlog, I'll see you on it. Bye.